For the first time since 2019, the Jamaican Product Expo, known as JAPEX, allowed for in-person interaction, and Jamaica was ready to welcome people from near and far, with the aim to further increase arrivals to the island, which had seen steady momentum since the tourism sector reopened properly in 2021. But we aren't here for the conference displays. The media tour was a mixed experience, starting with a simple visit to the National Museum West in Sam Sharp Square in Montego Bay, where we were treated to the history of Jamaica, Rastafarianism, and the works of late Jamaican artist Albert Atwell. A welcome party closed off the events of day one, although it was a bit disappointing that the shuttle took us back to the lovely half-moon eclipse as the Elephant Man era of Jamaican dancing was about to begin. But day two saw us leave Montego Bay aboard a bus to Westmoreland, where we visited a Rastafari indigenous village and was served rum under the ackee tree. And we were then treated to a proper ital meal, and of all the food I had in Jamaica, this was top two. Spoiler alert, it wasn't two. Refreshed and fed, I took the wheel of an ATV with my colleague from Germany as we led the line, startling the odd bovine on the way through the reserve. On the way back, we were invited to enjoy some water. I indeed took a sip and it was worth it, but we were also encouraged to swim. So I'm sitting in front of the Blue Lagoon. It's said to be 150 feet deep, and as you can see in some way, there's fish in there. Telling us that we could take a swim. I mean, if you're a good swimmer, you could definitely just fall in and decide to, take a nice, relaxing, float. I'm not sure I'm that brave this evening. I already did enough with the ATV driving. I was right to save that bravery for later, as we were set to hike in fading light.
This is the one we're going to be hiking in now, and this is called our Benta River Falls. This falls also supplies our community with water. It's filtered by the National Water Commission of Jamaica.
The water was a bit cool, but Benta Falls proved to be very much a highlight of the trip. I would recommend people looking to do something different in Jamaica take a visit to the 7 waterfalls featured there. Just don't go as late as this tour did. On the final day, we took to the sky, flying over cockpit country, learning about the maroon community, and also having a bird's eye view of several resorts in Montego Bay, including the Chuka Resort at Good Hope, where the media team was set to do an electric bike tour of cockpit country. Due to a technical issue, I ended up on a raft instead. Given that I missed the Elephant Man dances on day one, I still got a feel of authentic Jamaican dancing along the Majesty Cat as the crew attempted to teach willing participants how to drift as we sailed through Freeport in Montego Bay before taking a dip as the sun set. And for those wondering where the reggae was in my trip, at the farewell party at Sandals, we were treated to a full performance from Romain Virgo. And even had a little soca sprinkled in for added Caribbean flavor. Trust me, Jamaica, I'll be back. Peter Christopher, CNC3 News.